Hello. Huh? What's up? Hey everybody. Welcome in. So what's the anxiety level like? How are people doing? Welcome in. Welcome to Corehawk, who arrived like 45 minutes ago. Love you, Core. I'm scared. Don't be. It's fine. I'm trying to say hi to everybody. Hi, Core. Hi, Sploot. Hi, Moldrum. Hi, Martina. What am I doing? I'll tell you. Darksus, welcome in. Reb, hello. Hi, Dark Volt. We're always doing Pride. That's the thing. Am I giving birth? Maybe. Explain yourself. I will. How you doing? Hi, Cheesy. Hi, Toucans. Hi, Jackie. Merc, welcome in. Risto, all like balls. Yes. Yes, true. Hi, Ed. Eli, yeah, you like the title? I think it's good. I think it got some staying power. Hi, Sage. Normal one. Servina. Yo, how you doing? Welcome in. What's up? How you doing? I'm scared. Don't be. Hi, lass. It's fine. How am I? I'm alright. Considering it's you? Oh, thank you. Bordering on what the fuck. Jolter. Hi, Jolter. You have Mega Chaos Energy? Thank you. Conkles, welcome in. Audio sounds different. I can explain. Am I just low-key? I'll never tell. Does Kurzik know about this? Don't you fucking snitch. How you doing? Copycat? Well, I have explanations. Juno! Emas! Pulls up chair. Yay. Okay, I reached the bottom. So, thank you, Aura, and thank you, Ed, for making the emotes very big. Making the emotes very big. Did I miss anybody? How you doing? So, I have been a little frustrated at work this last week or so, and I decided that if it was a good day today, I would do a horrible thing on stream, and if it was a bad day, I would do something worse. So you can try and see if you can figure out what this one is. But the plan for today, which also might be cut short. No, it's not Tomodachi Life. So the plan is, I'm gonna click one button now. Hello. This is my kitchen. So I've been talking about doing a like kitchen stream for a while. I'm not doing a kitchen stream today. That's the thing I really want to stress. We're not doing a kitchen stream today. This is me figuring out what do I need to do to make a kitchen stream. Nice rice cooker. Thank you. So I'm trying to figure things out. I'm trying to make some rice. No, I have. Okay, so here's the thing. This is a not fully thought out idea. I need to figure out what I'm missing. For example, while I do have a camera on a camera stand that I can control like very easily, I have a very short cable, so this is as far as it goes. And that could be a problem, but the thing is, let me show you what I can do with this, because this is pretty huge. I can do shit like this, and then lock it. I would love if I could, like, just, bam, punch it down. Okay, see, so that's a problem. How did did it go vertical? I didn't, oh, shit, okay, wait, let me tighten it a bit more. 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 No, okay, see, so that's one of the things we have to, like, figure out, like, what are we doing here? Okay. Pretty kitchen, thank you. I like it. I have removed every single identifiable feature. So I have pictures of family normally, but they're gone. I mean, I still have them, but, you know. Kind of moving it away. Thanks, boss. They have auto orientation switch. I mean, I can probably change it. I ate them. Hi, Dupe. You need to remove your neighbors. I could. So Rainbolt can't find you? I mean, I am going to be real. I don't really give a shit. I should be on the fridge. Where are you? You're not on the fridge. You can see it's been removed. But like legitimately, also like the mic arm. So hey, Sage. I might have blocked you on Throne by accident. I'm talking. Well, I sent a message to the Throne team, be like, hey, how do I unblock people? Because I did it on accident. Can I go in the fridge? Yeah, send me something. I'll give you my address. Rude. Listen, the button to reject the gift, because Sage suggested I get a Switch 2 on the Throne, which I now have. So I was like, I'm going to remove this. And then it just hit the block button. Leave me block. No, but Sage, the problem is you can't suggest gifts to me right now. So the kitty ears that you suggested, that's gone. I didn't get to put that on Throne, so I have to like get you back, you know? But one of the things on the Throne is like a mic arm for the Elgato, which would be nice. Yeah. Touch louder. There we go. Love the rain sound, so okay. I have a switch it down. Oh yeah, see, so that's the thing. The bot doesn't run on this computer, so that's like one of the things I have to do. I was also thinking like a chat box, so I'm going to bump up Slime 2 and make something. Thank you, Sage. Michael needs his arm. It's my arm now. So yeah, if anybody wants to be on my fridge, just ask for my private address and I'll figure it out. So how do you feel? Tell me you aren't running your Revo right now? No, I upgraded to Unreal 6. I asked ChatGPT to make my whole thing. And this is how it looks. Got tracking now. Mails myself to your house. Streamer house. Streamer house. Streamer house. Can we get you that one headset that the built-in more crunchy mic mode for Christian? I could just crank the gain. I could just crank the gain and make it sound like shit. So yeah, we're trying to figure out like what we're missing. So I also have like a little notepad of things I need to get. One is a USB-C to USB-C way longer cable. Putting the kitchen stream in a green screen hour in the Vivo would be funny. It would, but I'm gonna run it on a single PC. I am going to get dinner at some point, and I'm going to the. It's gonna be not interesting because it's ragu that I made a long time ago. Because listen, I was not planning this out a lot in advance. What we're missing, me. So true, Serena. So true. Send me your address. I can send you rats for the camera streams. Are you going to send me an infestation? Mukbang! I can't make a cocktail. I have all the things I need for a Paloma, so I might make myself a cocktail. Just because. Unblock me, kitten. Where? How? Literally. I wish I could. Also, who have I not said hi to? Ezra. Sin. Hi, Sin. Where to go? Fuck. It keeps going. Shirt's a nice color. Thank you. Single item from your fridge to nibble on? Do I have anything? Probably not. Probably shouldn't. The thing is, I'm traveling tomorrow. You best have some cheese. I do have a little bit of Parmesan, so it might be a little bit of Parmesan. You may need to go to my throne to unblock. What? That seems insane. Let me try. Sage, can you post your throne link? Cheese tax? Of course. Blue. Hi, Super. Blue. Who's gonna be the first one to post Sage's Throne so I can unblock her? Who's it gonna be? I might also have done it. No, you can't use the I literally told you the bot doesn't work. Thank you, Dark Sass. Jesus. Gang, come on. We're smarter than this. Okay, so how do I... So what are you saying? I can report you? Should I report you? I'm legitimately not seeing it. Hi, Spammer. Dude. Hi, Spammer. We're kind of figuring things out. I missed the animal card. I could just crank it up a little bit. Listen, we're finding the levels. And do the hard one. That's true. Hi. Yeah, so basically, I might want to set up Slime V2. Do people even want on-screen chat? Do you care? Would you like that? Does that work for you? Can we put Spam in the fridge? Yeah, get over, Spam. They can't block us all. We'll clog the system. Making pussy yogurt alone, handsome? Leave her. Check the shit out. Let me see me on TV. I can listen. Yeah, we should set up a this will do for now. This will do for now. Okay, so this is on-screen chat for now. Nice art, Nordic May. Thank you. Oh, I'm definitely gonna change the framing. Just to make it unique to this. Like, it doesn't have to be at the bottom anything. Sorry, I moved away from the mic. Okay, so let's try and do this. I'm gonna see what I can get away with. Please just... Yes! Okay, it's not super stable. Ah! No, stop it. Okay, maybe we put a little stain on it. There we go. Feet into... Why does it do free rotation? It shouldn't. Oh, that does that separately. Wait. Wait, can I lock this in? That seems pretty resistant. Hey, can I be real? I legitimately put on socks today because I knew that I would hit my feet at some point, and y'all are nasty. Looks like a motorcycle element. Tron was mentioned. Alright, seems to be stable. Hi, chat. This is my rice cooker. I haven't plugged it in. Ooh. But it has like a steamer basket. Look. I can steam shit. I can make rice. I'm excited to get to start to use it. And the developer or producer did the smart thing. You have one of those, dude. Do you have some good recipes? Because they sent this thing, which is apparently their blog, where they have recipes. So I'm excited for this thing. If you didn't know, I collect a bunch of like cookbooks, and wait, I need this one in here. I collect cookbooks and I write out my own recipes. This is one I've been using recently, which is in Danish. If you only had a way to cook yogurt. I have such great news. What do you know about making rice in a rice cooker? You wash the rice, you put it in, and you press the button. This one can deal with 7 different types of rice and like timings on it. This is a cocktail book I'm working through. And it's inspired by, it's D&D. So you can have things like, you know what, let me actually find something. I actually made some of these. Ogre Toe! Let's go! Alright. Is there this one? Might actually just not have an interface when it fixed support for do. Okay, so I have done that. His what? Ogre Toe. Shrek. So they serve it's supposed to be served with a big ass pickle in it. And then it looks like this. This is not in Danish. Smørrebrød. Yeah, Smørrebrød. This is the book that taught me how to bake rye bread. Does the Ogre Toe come with an axe god, I hope? Dancing, you nasty. I should get stuff to make bowl of deers. Huh? You wash 1 part rice at least 3 times, and then you put in 2 times water by volume. Add a bit of salt. Doesn't the water change a little bit depending on rice type? You know about when you put them in a fill of reservoir, 1 line? I usually just use my finger as an indicator. I think this one's supposed to have like eternal. Oh yeah, shit. Check shit out. How can I check shit out? Short green, long green, porridge, brown. Yo, I can make brown in this shit. I can make brown. Yo, chat that got brown. No spam. No, they would say rice if it was brown rice. Like long grain, that's rice, of course. Short grain, that's definitely rice. Porridge, not rice, I think. And then brown. Brown yogurt. Yeah, where's the yogurt line? It's fucked up. But yeah, so I don't know about you, but I have multiple recipe books I'm working on at the same time. And by working on, I mean I go through them. This is the cocktail one. This one's just like everyday recipes, but it's by Danish dairy industry. So every recipe has dairy in it. And I was talking to Lowy about it yesterday. The fact that it's made by the dairy industry means that I know what they are trying to do. They want me to buy milk. Which means that it's not any other like online site where they have to like sell ad space and SEO bullshit. They're just going to like in this one, it's just sour cream, and then the rest is not milk. Can't you just make your own milk? Buy milk. Hey, so non-milkers, listen. Lactose intolerance is weakness of the mind. Ew. They do have cottage cheese recipes, which I'm not a fan of. But c'est la vie. This one is Danish food culture. So I made this a couple of weeks ago, a rye bread. So it's just a big ass bread. And in Denmark, we have like these open face sandwiches you might have heard of before. So this one is just how to construct these. And they all look beautiful, and they're making my tummy so hungry. Big tummy hungry. Like, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Check shit out. Check shit out. Shitboller. Rostbiff. Sommerkylling. This is summer chicken. Yeah. Wait, I wanted... Wait. The thing is... Hi, chat. We can also do a little bit of... show and tell. I can show you some of my kitchen things. Paint your nails. I need to get a new coat on. It looked good. Didn't even paint your nails for pride. I wear pride in my heart. Cashew almond pistachio smoothie. Oh, pistachio smoothie sounds good. Show and tell. Yeah, let's do a little show and tell. And then I'll probably get my dinner because I am hungry. Favorite kitchen utensil? Excellent question. Excellent question. Do you lactate, consume breast milk, or both? Thank you, Sage. How to open face sandwich? Step 1, open face, insert sandwich. True. My favorite equipment is this one. I love a good ass spatula. Like, versatile spatula. Good shit. Based. Thank you. If you only use a spatula for like baking, you're missing out. Where are your chopsticks? They're over here in my utensils. where the fuck are... There's my chopsticks. Chopsticks. I also have these. These are garnish pins. So basically, if you have a cocktail, then you would put something on this pin and then plop it on. How's Rust? And I also have these things, which are metal straws, because you shouldn't use plastic for straws. We're garnishing in here? Not right now. I don't really have anything good. I have small and I have long. Nice. Thank you. Wait, actually, another really good piece of equipment that people should really just, honestly, just invest in this. This is a thermometer. And it is a, I think it's a 0.2 second readout. No, it's not for sounding. I mean, I have... Alright, okay. Alright, let's see how it is. No, these are just wonderful. They're very good for, like, chicken meats, chicken breads. Like, for example, the rye bread, I had to make sure that it was, like, at 94 degrees Celsius. So this came in handy. Hi, Meister! Chicken meat, so it is for sounding. Yeah, that's what I said. Okay, wait, sorry. Okay, so here's the thing. Hi, Calculus. So here's the thing. Hi, Aura. Wait, I saw you before. 94 degrees. You got an egg timer? No, I use my phone. So this came with the rice cooker, these tools, and like, okay, yeah, that's tool. This is a belt clip. They gave me a belt clip for the fucking spoons. I like them. Be like, ka-cha! What kind of keyboard is that? A ducky? I can't give you the name and number. You gotta wear it. You have to. Listen, I'm in my gear. I'm fucked up. What am I cooking? So here's the thing. I planned this very poorly, and the idea of this stream is more setting up the stream for future. So I will not be doing advanced cooking today. I legitimately have just ragu that I made a long time ago. Well, no, not a long time ago. I think like a week and a half ago, I made ragu. So I'm just gonna heat that up and then oil some pasta. Like we're not cooking today. That's why we're not in the cooking thing. But I am just fucking around and showing stuff. Do you want to see my deep fryer? You want to see my deep fryer? Chat, you want to see my deep fryer? What's in the cooker? Legitimately, nothing. I got it early. I got it Sunday, so I haven't really had the chance to use it yet. And I'm traveling this weekend, so I'm not gonna be able to use it. So I have to prepare. Deep fry. Want to see? Happy Pride told people with carabiners. You could just say lesbians. We're giving birth. That's true. We're giving birth to the cooking overlay. Cook some rice for rats. I have to eat that rice afterwards. I'm not gonna waste food. Alright. Behold. Let's get a good angle on this baby. I love this one so much. Last time I used it, I made falafels. Deep fry her? That's fucked up. Yeah, but like, how would you want to go if not for deep fryer? Come on. Come on. Look at this. Fry basket. Slap that shit in. I want to take... Yeah, listen, I can actually show you. Because I made a portion and I froze them. So this is my emergency falafels for when I'm sad. So you can see you have like... Good... I'm not going to open the bag because that's bad. But... Falafels. And they're big. Listen, I am a big lad. I should unmod yourself. No, you shouldn't. I don't want to keep enough oil to fry it all the time. No, I mean, that's the thing. I buy oil for when I want to deep fry. So deep frying is like a special case for me. And then I usually like maybe plan for like 1 or 2 days of doing deep fried stuff, and then I pack it away again. It's a treat for me. Big chunk of deep fried double basket took a lot of fat. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, it needs like 3 liters of oil. Is this like a stereotype? I had to look over to Caribbean. I do want to have. Apparently, it is. Like, I picked up on it. Yeah, typical lesbian. You could cook this. Okay, so this is the thing that I also wanted to talk about, which is the thing that makes me excited about cooking stream. The way that I want to do it is that I would put up the recipe and like shopping list in advance, like 3 days in advance. And then I would cook on stream, and people could also cook at the same time. And then at the same time, people could send in recipes, because I like trying different things. So if wanted to do cookers, I could be like, okay, put that on the list, and then next time we do it, we'll be doing that. What are your plants? Suffering. That one plant over there, I have like 2 of those, and all of them are like suffering. I think there is like some sort of disease in that plant type specifically. Try my beans recipe? Listen, I should have a beans recipe. What plant? I can show you. Is that a Monstera? No, it's not a. Well, one of them is. No, they're not Monsteras. I need to. See, that's the thing. I need a longer cable. You can see in there. You can see that they're brown. I need to change it up because it's lost like a lot of leaves over the last like 2 months or so, and it's making me sad. A plant tour, please. Okay, Raz. Only because you ask, and only because you're nice. Can you give the plants a little smooch for me? Yes. Probably needs a bigger part. I think that's probably true. I have never repotted any of my plants, which you will see a problem soon. And I don't know, I just don't have that many. I don't have that many pots, and it's a problem. I really need to get out. Let me see if I can find a plant for you. One that is repot them. I don't have that many pots, and I don't have that much dirt. I would love to be in a place where I could just have dirt lying around. Springtime replanting. I don't. First of all, it's summer. Get bigger pots. Put it on the fucking throne. Put your money where your mouth is. It's so hard to get. Dark says, I don't have a car. Which means that it has to be within walking distance. No, that's not true. I can take a bus. It's fine. Hey, Dark. Hey, can I also be real? I'm lazy. Is that one pothos in 2 pots? No. It's just stretching. Go steal dirt from the park. Interesting. By delivery or... Wait, can you... I guess you could get dirt delivered. I don't know, it just feels weird. I'm not gonna take you around. Wait! Okay, so I know that I have acquired and accumulated a bunch of bad will now that you've seen my shitty plants and me not wanting to repot them. But what if I presented you with the thing that arrived in my mail today? What's that? Is that a framed image by Rebecca Roney that looks cool as shit? It sure is. It looks real good. It's gonna go up on my wall. You can get this on Rep's store. It's really good. I also, because I'm visiting Caro soon, decided, I just asked Caro, hey, what do you want? And she decided on this one, so I'm going to be bringing this to Caro, and Caro will be wearing this. Alright, are we done giving me shit about pots and dirt? If not, then I have a backup. Hi, Lowy. Thank you. No. Damn it. Damn it. Here, I thought I could get away with it. Oh well. So, what should the focus be? What time is it? It's around there. Double thank you, Lowy. Hi, Lowy. Yeah, so here's the thing. This man repot his plane. Reb, wrong person. His planes die faster than mine, so... Bam. I need to... Can somebody send me a good guide of, like, how to repot your plants? Yeah, bring me pods! Okay, so what should we do? Okay, so there's 4 things we could do right now. 4 things. I probably want to put it in the right order. So there is setting up Slime V2 stream chat. Wash dishes. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. Wait, rats! I want to show you a plant. Okay, so you are going to give me shit based on like how big the plant is compared to the pot, but I really like this one. And it's even grown a little flower! Yay! This one needs a lot of sun. It's like one of the only ones that I have that can take a lot of sun. So, that's a wig. I know shoutouts, why do we not have this hammerhead? You have to do it by hand. I'm sorry, there's no bots right now. What is? I could not tell you. I hope you're wearing gloves. No, that's fine. Alright, that was that. Okay, so 4 things. I guess technically 5. Maybe 6. Here's the thing. Send you info on pots. I am terrified. Thank you, Reb. Thank you, Aura, for sending me a wiki page about postural orthostatic tachycardic syndrome, or POTS. Sound is. Okay, six kind of things. I might, well, no, 6 things. So here's the thing. Setting up StreamerBot, setting up Speak TTS, so that when I'm focused, people can talk to me. Slime V2 chat. So those are the 3 boring things, okay? Those are the vegetables. And then we have the 3 other things. We're talking make myself a paloma, which is a cocktail, this time containing mezcal and grape. Make myself a cup of tea with my last stroopwafel. And then make dinner, which is heating up my ragu and boiling pasta. So those are the 6 things. Okay? I'm thinking tea and stroopwafel should probably be after dinner, but I'm seeing a lot of stroopwafel. Can we get some We gotta add a 7th now. What do you mean add a 7th? Okay? Tea? Yeah. Whole? If you want to. What's the 7th? In this weather? Yeah, but I'm not gonna... Okay, so this is the thing that the Dutch people have told me. You take a mug of tea, and then you put the stroopwafel on top, and then the heat from the tea will make the stroopwafel ooey gooey, and then it's way better. Okay, it seems like we're making tea. Let's sit there and warm it. Exactly, like you can see like the syrupy thing is kind of gooeying up. Shout out to your VTuber model, Kirsten Mayfield. It's a girl lovely. I love it too. And I like her. I love her, actually. I was considering if I should... Gay, yeah. Isn't it caramel usually? Yeah, kind of. Gay, yeah, exactly. Gay, exactly. What's syrup and caramel? What's the actual difference? Expand your fucking mind. Good job, everybody. Wait! Sage! Sage have been excited about... Okay, so we're gonna do this. Sage. Mug tour. So let's go through a couple of mugs that I have. But who actually loves Kosek? It's me, Televillain. El Diablo! Okay, first of all, mug. Twitch Creator Club. I got it for being a advisor for the VTuber Creator Club. And it's a very good mug. It's a thermal. So we might actually pick this one today because it's gonna stay warmer for longer. Then we have very standard, but I have a lot of these. So this is just a straight... I don't have a microwave. This is just straight ass cup. So this is when I have more people coming around. So I have like 8 of these. Through the Maillard reaction. Okay, but is it caramel or is it sugar? You asked the biochemist a chemistry question. Yeah, I was more... Why does caramel actually solidify whereas syrup does not? Is it just density? Then I have my R mug with an R on it. It has no handle, so I rarely use this for hot drinks because it's bad. Caramel is the Maillard reaction. Ed, if you're setting up for a pun... Caramel gets hard if you want. So syrup could just be low temp. I don't know. What happened to the music? Caramel is when sugar crosslinks under heat. Okay, but what is syrup then? Keep going. There we go. Sorry to disappoint. No, it's alright. Syrup is just sugar water. Okay, but like... Fuck, do I not have... I don't, that's true, I couldn't find it. Okay, we're gonna talk... Okay, so there's gonna be a stream where I make rye bread, and we're gonna talk about it there, okay? Because I'm needing syrup for that one. Then I have a cup. This is from my university. And I got it because I was awarded the best PhD student. It was like given to 3 people for that year. But I got one. This one it's from the same university. I got this one because I was the chairman of the PhD association. So I was like, and I was the chair during like COVID. So there was a lot of like having to fight for PhD students right in that time. So that I feel like I earned that one. This is a I don't have, it's not something, it's a board of people that didn't teach me. University student rewarding. This is a mug that fits with my coffee pot. So these just match. I just like this one. I forget you're academically intelligent. How fucking dare you? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do I not extrude severe intelligence? So this is my kitty mug. I tried to find like the like most childish mug I have. This one has snow leopards on it. Exude. No, I'm extruding it. I'm taking it out of my brain and into your body. Coffee pot. This. I forgot you're a doctor. Please keep forgetting it. This is also, I'm bilingual, so anything you say is kind of actually really mean. Alright? So, like... this is a mug that I got from a course that I fucking hated. But I like the lip of it, so... There's that. I'm saving the best cups for last. This is from the Italian university I went to for 6 months. I'll just show you there. This is a long time ago. It has like the crest of it. It's a nice one. It's a good ash mug. Okay. This one has its own spoon. Spoon. I really like it. That fox. It's pretty good. Pavia's nice. I like Pavia. I didn't like Pavia in October where the fog just settled and it was just a fog for like 1.5 months. Spoon. At the same time. That's the thing, like, sugar is weird. Then I have 4 of these. This is bigger guest mugs. It's from a Danish brand called Madame Blue. And you can see the like little blue coffee pots here and very, very sweet design, I feel like. Can I do my... Yeah, of course, Martina. I'm gonna show you my newest addition to the Mugosphere, okay? I hated her, but I love her lip cigarettes. Welcome to an... Sage, are you okay? Sage, did you type that in a different stream? Welcome to the newest addition to my mug family. Look at this. Thin, shallow, big. Good texture. Squirt. Mm-hmm. Good shit. I got it in Greece. Mm-hmm. Okay. Putting all the things back. So, I think... What's the general consensus tea? Because then I should probably make some tea. Glaze on it is lovely. I really, really like it. I wanted a good souvenir from Greece, and that mug just caught my attention. I was like, oh, pretty! Tea so you can pee! Hexagons are the hexagons. That's the thing we have to remember. Okay. I probably have to, like, clean out my tea sieve. Am I missing a cooking stream? We're not cooking. We're just preparing for whenever I want to do it. I've realized that over the last 2 months or so, I have been preparing for a Fuser stream, preparing for podcast stream, and preparing now for kitchen stream. I'm not giving you anything other than insane promise. How do we feel about the hype game? How do we feel about the hype? Okay, so it seems like we have academics in chat who are figuring out what the fuck the difference is between syrup and caramel. Can we get like a consensus? Let yourself cook. Thank you. It is going to be warm, so it will happen. So today... Wait, no, I have to clean this one out. I'm going to be lazy about it. I collect trash later. I should clean this out more later though. Like when I'm done using it. Hi, Steven. How y'all doing? How are you holding up? Today, we will be making this tea. which is a it's a white tea. It has candied pineapples, strawberries, and sunflower flour. Can we say tea leaves? Good shit. There's like 2 candied pineapples in this one. It's gonna be a good one. White tea good. Yeah. It has a bunch of Chinese names that I don't. I could say the names, but it wouldn't help. Alright. Here's that. And then the final Strudel. Yeah. Let's see if I can get like a good angle on it. Maybe I'll do it tomorrow. You should. You should give yourself a little treat. Okay, so keep an eye on it. Should I name the teas? The different leaf types? Would that help? Would that do anything for anybody? Zoom. No. Wait, no, I can. I can zoom. I'm an idiot. Of course I can. Longxing, Pile Xun. Those are the 2. But that means green. Or like greens, as in vegetables. Strohwaffel sure looks great. Larry, no. Don't. You know what it'll do to you? I'll kill you. Calvi! Hi, Calvi. That's a good shit there. I'm kind of waiting for it to kind of loosen up. Dutch people, do you usually turn it? Or do I just heat it from one side? Is there like rules? Do I need to flip it like a pancake? Calvi good, I agree. Calvi's great. I'm too impatient, I eat it raw. You're so fucking real for that. Are you gonna stroop that low? Absolutely. I have no morals. Hi, Puffling. Weeb and I ate all of our stroopwafels before we left because I tore the bag. Oh no! We had to eat a lot of cakes. No. So bad. Oh, I'm gonna be so sad. I hope it was good. Did anybody time when I put this stroopwafel on? Because the tea is supposed to like stoop for 4 minutes, and I did not pay attention. So we might just wait until like, ooh, wait, I see that it's shimmering. That was your job. I was working. I was trusting you. I was trusting you to keep an eye on this. Yeah, it's been 4 minutes. That's fine, but like, how long has it been? Why would we do that? I'm working. Yeah, okay, Meister, you're fine. Meister, you're fine. Yeah, I saw your doctor's notice. Did you ask us to? I just really needed you to be there for me, okay? We're not supposed to just leave the tea bag while you drink it. You vile. Check the VOD uptime. Oh shit. Well then I guess it's stroke time. Let's do a little hip. Then do a little hip. See, with a longer cable, this is not that big of a problem. Savina is also exempt. I mean, munching them out of the bag is valid. Ooh. Ooh, yeah, that's soft. Ooh, that's soft. Oh. Look, it's like falling apart. Ah! Oh! No! 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 No, this is fine. Guys, it's really good. Guys, the caramel, very me out. Don't panic. I never panicked once in my whole life. Stroopwafel. Thank you, Martina. Yeah, you got a 6-minute waffle there, boy. Seems like you messed up. This is one of the favorite things I like to do with this tea egg. And then... Yum, 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 yum. So who here thought that we would be doing Tomodachi Life today? You fool. You blundering fool. You put an egg in your tea? Otherwise, Larry will just drink it. Ooh. Good decision, chat. This is nice. Amore, give me your egg. No! Puffling, wait, Puffling, you didn't see. Puffling. Listen, I'm just excited about this one. I'm gonna show it off again. I'm gonna show it off a couple of times. Deep fryer! Deep fryer! Deep fryer! It's like a dad with a new grill. Yeah, but it's like, this one's a year old. I'm still excited about it. Is that a deep fat fryer? You fucking know it. You fucking know it. You fucking know it. That's what I make all my arancinas in now. Because I'm a man of culture and poor heart condition. But yeah. Deep fryer. It's so good. I'm also excited to like get deep fry, like recipes that need deep frying from y'all, because if there's one thing the world likes to do, it's reinventing things that needs to go in hot oil. I heard today would need explaining, saw live birth, and then frankly got enough of an explanation, but like I still wish there was some amount of impreg. I think if you go into... I think it's Game Chat. If you go into Game Chat and look at the pinned comments, there should be one of Lorex Impreg. Alright. It's a time for on-screen chat. Is that what we're doing? Thank you, Ed, for big Impreg. Okay, in the meantime... Wait, I actually shouldn't. I was about to say I can point you at chat and then it's on screen chat, but then I realized I'll be setting up bot, which means like security tokens and stuff like that. So I probably shouldn't just immediately show my screen. There's no lore. Where is it then? Is it just general? Thank you, Martina. Where is it? I literally saw it yesterday. Is it memes? It doesn't seem right. Oh, but it's in memes. Found it. It's gang, I'm gonna be real, it's pretty bad. It's some memes. Yeah, I found it. Okay, let's get some on-stream chat, and then I'll have dinner, and then I'll have a cocktail, and then I'll install Streamer Bot, but I'm not gonna, because I probably need to like export a profile. I don't want to do that. Game Tech did have pecking. Let's fucking go. This one's for the Packers. This is nice. I like this. All right. Let's get some Slime V2. Mm-hmm. Should be that one. And there. Being in Austin stream, the Egg Talk now has very different connotation in my mind. Is that the ovipositor? I like you. Wait, are you talking to me? No on-stream chat. This is so clean and soothing. Do we want on-screen chat or no? I'll be pausing. Yes to both. Yes, but fight. Oh, yeah, now we're talking. Now we're talking. I'm gonna try. Don't stop. Windows. Don't. We're not in danger. Windows, come on. Jesus. Let's see. I have to read save and data from account system function. I'm trying to see if I can set this up quick and then I'll share a screen. See, this is why I can't show the screen right now, because I am using Twitch credentials and everything. What was I supposed to do? Ah, save. All right. Yeah, you said I liked it, so my response says I like you. I like you too. Savina and I and a couple of friends have been doing these conversation cards that I've mentioned a couple times before. And I've been trying to think if there's something, like, whether it would be interesting to have on stream and how to do it in a safe way. And I considered having like a red, yellow, green kind of situation where you get the question and then you can say, green, this is going to be exactly as it is. Yellow would be, I'm going to be holding something back and I need you to not ask into it. And white would be like, I'm not doing that question on stream, on air. And I think that could potentially be a good way of doing it as a conversation. They gotta sponsor me at this point. I'm gonna be buying a couple of them, and if there's like comment, I will just be like, this influencer influenced me. Give them money. All right. Let's see. Let's add a window capture. And let's let it be Slime 2. Okay. It does not want to be window captured. Okay, so this one does not want to be grabbed. That's fine. You don't need to see shit. Right. Okay, so how does this work? New widgets. Chat box. Overlay URL. Uh-huh. Okay. Thank you, Lowry. Let's see here. Messages. Select font. What kind of font do we like? What's a good font? Oh, it has everything. I usually use Berlin Saints. And then at some point I need to... let's do... No, let's just say that's fine. I need to get it on screen. God, there's a lot here. Lifetime filters. I can add audio for every message. That seems like a bad idea. Oh shit, the message, the text is there. Nice. Okay. Does it have filters? It doesn't look like it. Hey, Plobby. So what sort of okay, so this is definitely too small. Let's keep it at that. Message color, I guess, is fine. Username, color. Ooh. Okay, let's do Twitch. Adding sounds for messages is a great feature, but only if you can fill it. Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, no, listen, we're getting to that point. Black is not better. I probably just need to have like a shadow beneath. Or... Ah! Okay, not a shadow. Background color. Border color. That's like the dog. This looks like ass. Padding. Wait, let me try. Let me try things. Paddington Bear. Hi, Dizzy. Santal? No, I don't want to make it horrid. I want to make it good. Let's take that one off. No, that's fine. No. Mm-hmm. Okay. Poison yellow. Why are we even here? Listen. I'm reading at the same time. Okay, let's change some of this. This is ass. We don't like this. Font size. What's the biggest I can get? 72. Which will cap off everything. Hi, Sage. Let's take this away again. Let's put this at... Wait. What's 75% of 255? What's 75% of 255? What should I set it at? 200-ish? 192? Okay, and then the reverse of that. It seems stupid. 167, 178, 789. Hi, Ed. It's a hand hook. You're hitting me with the hand hook car door? How dare you? All right, getting the calculator out. Where is it? I would not be surprised if Martina had it on like a Stream Deck. There it is. So what was I supposed? Oh, damn it! It was like 90 something. $63. Man, it is really white, huh? Something like that. Now, can I make it... This is white. Should probably just do that. No! I think this might be the better of the options because I can imagine that most of what I will be doing is on this side, which means this one's actually sitting quite well. How do you feel about this one? Any comments? Feedback? Please feedback. Wider. Why? It's almost as though you don't want to look at me. I like the 192 better. Back to radioactive piss border. You do bring a stellar argument. Not enough pussy yogurt. You're doing amazing, Sweetie. Thank you. 192 on the border. Yeah. Makes it more readable, I guess. Similar color background. Good point. Bringing back the piss yellow. Can chat be as wide as the whole stream? I can try. Where is the max width? There we go. Huh? Huh? I like some of this. I like some of this. Let's maybe put it back to 500. Without the solid... I don't know, man. I'm kind of excited about the solid borders. Oh, God, this is horrid to watch. Put it back to 500. That was okay. There we go. No, Ed, no. There we go. Puffling. So I'm prepping the kitchen for a cooking stream in the future by just kind of fucking around. This is also like a different PC. And the thing is, I need a longer like like micro thing because I can't get the camera all the way over to the oven, which is where the fun stuff is happening. So there is that. But figuring out like setups, you know, stuff like that. I like Curse White Chat. Thank you. We do not have text speech. If we could just land this plane real quick in the interest of synergizing the whole stream experience holistically and with a view to the bigger picture, and I don't want to speak out of my wheelhouse here, and I'd appreciate any pushback, but I think it's exactly the paradigm shift we need to carry us into next quarter. No, Dizzy, there is legitimately no bots on this one. Yes, cooking streams in the future. I need to like export a profile from StreamerBot because I'm not setting it up twice. That's like no way in hell I'm doing that. And things might still be broken because I need to like copy files. Can you make it big again if it... Do you mean chat? Do you want chat to be big? So what are we doing? Baker? What do you mean baker? Okay, let's see if I can make it bigger. I'm in the way, chat. Is this good? Is this what you want? You sick fuck. Do you remember your first stream? And do you remember the stream where you realized you can fucking just do whatever? Sage missions doesn't align with... No, I'm pretty sure it's just milk. So I don't think... I need to double check with gigantified messages. Deepy. What if the emotes just got really big? Okay, somebody try and type one emote in. Dizzy, I'm feeling like you are not listening. I'm telling you, there are no watts on this one. Oh, fit. We're funny guys. That doesn't get bigger. Yeah! Yeah! Saren! Hi, Saren. Saren, we're setting up for future cooking streams. How you doing, Saren? I should probably cook at something. Well, should I make a cocktail or should I cook dinner? It's all very normal here. I would say so. Cook for me. Cook dinner. So, Daisy, the thing is, I had my wisdom tooth pulled some drugged up. Oh no! I hope you're so sick. Saren, I hope you're getting mashed potatoes. What is dinner? Dinner is ragu I made 2 weeks ago that's been in the freezer. And pasta. So, we're not... Again, I cannot stress this enough. This is not a cooking stream. I am... Hey, can I show you something? This is one of my favorite pieces of equipment. This is what I use to make mashed potatoes. I don't like ricers. I don't like potato ricers because they make it too smooth. I want it to have like a little chunk, and this one allows for that sort of thing. It's apparently also good for making guacamole, but I don't like using it for guacamole. Gotta have a little chunk. You gotta have a little chunk. Only cocktail if you eat soon. Yeah, no, it would be very close to buy. Okay, then there's also my vacuum sealer. Because I have a vacuum sealer. And you're probably wondering, why do you need a vacuum sealer? Otherwise, my sous vide food is gonna be wet. Duh. I also have my cute little pasta maker. What about the botulism? I don't know, just tank that shit. Pasta, yes. It's a nice vacuum sealer that you can use cheap X. Yeah, you can just shove whatever you want in there. See, that's the thing. I mentioned it earlier too, but I want the kitchen streams to be people can send in recipes and I can have a list of it, and then 3 days in advance I would let people know. And then it could be a combination of cook together, but I don't know, just sharing recipes and cooking together. When I make mashed potatoes, I use a mix of russet and red potatoes. Give the texture a good time. IMO. 1 pound potatoes, 1/4 pound butter, cream. They got an oven, right? You fucking know it. I got an oven for days. I even got a pizza stone. Wait! Okay, so here's the thing. I can make things like... Let me just get access to it. This is one of those things, I love making it, but it's not interesting to watch by using my clay bake oven. You just put things in and you put in the oven. Like, it doesn't do anything. It's not interesting to watch. There's legitimately no prep, but it's so good. Put things in now. That thing is bigger than my oven. It does have to be put in correctly, otherwise it's not going to get in there. One recipe my mom is speaking for pumpkin cheesecake. Ooh. That chili has jaundice. Dizzy, You dumb bitch. Double chili. For all the complexities. Well, a green chili would be nice too. Kind of getting that little more of a herbalness to it. Lurking, have a good lurk. Okay. Should we... Okay. Can the most competent mod present set up a poll? Cocktail, dinner. It's not which one we're doing, it's which one we're doing first. Because I'm curious. I said currently present. Come on, Dizzy. You can get legitimate praise. Both options. Yeah, no, I'll do both. I'll do both. Mm-hmm. My dad has a clay oven. I talked to Sage because she said that she would give me like tiny clay containers for cooking, because the problem with that one is that I'm making a meal for the weekend with that one, but like with little serving clay things I could make biryanis, which needs that. And then there is a Greek dish which is basically just orzo and beef and tomatoes, and it's so fucking good. What's the topic again? What do first? Cocktail, dinner. That's why I got a service there, Lawi Armani. See, this is Lawi's the best one. Just, you don't have to be fast. You just have to kneecap the others. But yeah. Wait, somebody asked me about favorite knives. Let's look at Danger Blades, okay? Because I have a couple. Also, I drank all my tea, which is why I'm looking for the next step. All right, let's get to Danger Blades. We got Danger Blades. Bam. Okay, so favorite has to be standard utility chef knife. Good blade, good handle. Easy to hold. Good shit. Okay? Everyday use. Second favorite. Where's my second favorite? There it is. This motherfucker is vicious. This can cut through anything. Like, it's you don't think so, but this tiny serrated blade is violent. And I got it as an extra to a purchase I was doing. Okay, let's go through all the dog shit knives now. This one, I think this is a filleting knife for fish, specifically. You love versatile things. This one is chef knife, but it has a weird accent. No, honestly, it's just like good for cutting meats, because of all these little divots here means that it's easier to release things. Whereas if I use this one, if it's like wet, like if it's red meat, it will stick more to it, and it can be a little bit harder to release. This one will release quickly, which is very nice. Bread knife, gotta have it. If you don't have sharp knives, it's also good for tomatoes, because the serrated edges pierce the skin and you can go through it. And knife has a weird accent. Wild way to call the knife ours. I think it's because it's of Japanese design normally. Hi Corbett. Then we have this one, which is also for cutting meats. This little divot down here means that it's very easy to kind of go through it, which is nice. This one, I think this is like designed for fruits and like fruit specifically, which is stupid. This one's just good, like a good little paring knife to kind of like do stuff. And then this one can just rip through ass and shit. It just like shoot, go through it. And then there's this thing that I never use because I have this is like a knife corrector, but I have a very good knife sharpener that I'm not gonna turn on because it makes a lot of noise. And I'm not autistic, I just like to have my knives where they always are, because otherwise I can't find them. And I think I fucked up the order, but it's like the less important knives, so whatever. Don't hurt them, but they like it. It's for fruits. I like fruits too. I actually really enjoyed my Chinese style chef knife. I think I'm thinking about a meat cleaver. I would love one of those. Hot blonde gets shit faced. All right. All right. Hot blonde gets shit faced. Let's go. For all legal purposes, no, I'm not gonna get shit faced. I'm gonna have one cocktail. Get off my dick. All right. Mamma mia, God. Yes, it means food with more green. When you're gonna horg a dog first live on stream? When we get around to it. Can confirm this man is neurotypical. Wait, let me see. What's this knife? Ooh, yeah, they're fun. I wouldn't mind getting like a Chinese style meat cleaver. Okay. So the cocktail itself is not it is not complex at all. We're gonna find a glass. You don't have a Snickers Steve Vayner in your kitchen? Martina, I have no idea what you're talking about. But I feel like it's a getcha. A little getcha. There we go. Let's make a little room. Wait, I still had tea. It's real. Wait, can you send me a picture of it? He veins my Snickers. That is the most accurate emoticon combination I've ever seen. No, Okay, so in that case, no, I mean, it's... The thing I've seen which makes me excited is when you have two of them and you make ground beef out of beef. Like, that's the shit I want. And, like, it's good for smashing stuff. Like, it's pretty hefty. I don't know. I'm just excited for kitchenware, if you haven't figured out at this point. Alright. So... We're gonna make a Paloma. I think I would like to include making a cocktail for a kitchen stream, because I'm not going to make a full stream out of making cocktails, because then I will get shit-faced. But a Paloma is, I guess, technically tequila, but the reality of the situation is that tequila and mezcal are basically the same. Tequila is just made from one specific agave, and then mezcal is all the others. So, I'm not gonna be hung up about it. Then we have pink grapefruit sparkling. And it's a 3-to-1 ratio. So, 1 part mezcal, 3 part grape. That's it. That's all you need. Sent you a Snickers Steve Vayner from a born-again Christian just for you. I was about to say, could we get a pin on that one? But that's Reps Shotgun will depose, so let's not. But that's really good. Okay. I was considering giving like a salt rim. So this is like a chili salt that I got from the person that I bought the mezcal from. It's a local, not vendor, importer. It's a local importer. And when I ordered from them, oh, I can actually show you. So when I ordered from them, I also got this set here, which is basically a mezcal drinking set. This is a hand-woven wicker basket from the local community that made these in Mexico. And then you have like these little glasses here. And they are designed to look like candlestick holders for Catholic Church, because that's what they use to drink mezcal. And I have a 4 set of that in my little wicker basket. And it's pretty neat. And then when I bought from her, she also brought this chili salt, which is very delicious. Actually, I'll maybe just... No, it's not going to work well. Oh well. Maybe next time I'll make a cocktail. I must find food. Have a good food. Can't eat the veins. That's gay. Okay. Boom. B. Ring. There you go. Okay. Delish. Honestly, I could install StreamerBot, but I would stop at that point. Palomas are tasty. It's legitimately, like, it's one of those things where it's 2 ingredients, but it just works very well. Have a bum on this. No! Ice water right now, and then put it in my mouth. If you need me to smooch it, come by. Drinks don't have... No, they don't. I can actually show my first cocktail book. So, this is a book that I got while I was drunk. Because I was at a food festival and they had like a cocktail making workshop. Yeah, get over here. Get a smooch in. I was at a food festival and there was a workshop about making cocktails, and this person had the workshop and he served us a bunch of boozy cocktails, and then he said, "You should buy my book." And I was like, "I am going to buy your book." And then we're here. So he even signed it for me. I like this book because it starts very simple. So the very first recipe is bee's knees, which is gin, lemon juice, and honey syrup. Very simple. And the origin of the recipe was that Prohibition people made dog-ass, shit-ass gin that tastes like garbage, so they added lemon and sugar and made it drinkable. And then somebody had the crazy thought, what if we made the gin good? And then we had the cocktail and it was good. Rye Campari Sweet Vermouth. Ooh. Wait, how close is that to... That sounds very close to some other cocktails. I'm going into the classic section for this one. Gin is in the word vagina. You're so right. Okay, yeah, I was about to say it's a lot of the same thing, so it's like a Negroni. I love a Negroni. And I love rye whiskey, so I think I might love a what do you call it? Boulevardier? Boulevard here. Yeah. No, I would probably like that. I'm kind of in phases right now. I really loved rye for a while and was like, oh yeah, that's my favorite. Now I'm on mezcal trip, but I might want to go back to a rye. Lowy can attest that the cocktail bar I frequent, I love getting a Negroni there. They have like dark chocolate shavings on top of it, and dark chocolate with a Negroni is just like, It's good. That's what I'm trying to say. That's the word I'm saying. Hi, India. India, I'm preparing for having kitchen streams in the future. So I'm just kind of fucking around with stuff. Hello. So I actually, the thing is, again, I cannot stress this enough. We are not doing a cooking stream today. I have made a cup of tea with a stroopwafel, and I have made myself a cocktail, a Paloma. If I had like grapefruit around, I would also garnish it with a grapefruit. But dinner consists of warming up a bolognese ragu that I made, and then some pasta, and that's about it. Where I enjoy riding them like a month or two. Where I'm like, rye is surprisingly good. Like I enjoy a rye whiskey over any other kind of whiskey, just because I feel like it has more burnt notes, like more cereal notes, and it's just maybe like a peanut whiskey would be also good, but rye just really. Everyone making ragu, it's so good. Hi, Snoo. But did the music stop again? Yeah, so for those of you coming in now, this is my second PC that I've had in my kitchen for like a year and a half. And the plan was to make it into a streaming space for just like kitchen stuff, and then I never got around to it. And I decided to do it today. And I'm figuring out what I'm missing. The thing I'm missing is a longer cable. And I think that's about it. How many webcams could you hook up to that thing? So here's the fun thing. Martina. I picked this camera specifically. This is the OpSpot 2. I bought it specifically because it has an integrated platform that allows for multicam. So I could add more cameras just to the setup and then switch around main camera, which would be fun, but at the same time I kind of like just grabbing it and pointing it down where things are happening and stuff like that. Like if I were chopping here, I'll bring out the big ass chopping block, big ass knife, like this would be fine. Deep. You're missing cooking. It's not a cooking stream! Yeah, so the webcam is specifically picked because multicam setups are possible. Yeah. You're missing cooking. Daisy, I cannot stress enough how boring it's gonna be. It's gonna be me with 2 pots. That's about it. I'm enjoying a cocktail right now. It's so funny just seeing your computer in the kitchen, but I guess this is how people do it. I don't know how else I'm gonna be doing it. And I do have the kitchen space for it, so that's like legitimately when I was looking at places to move into, I saw this kitchen and I immediately thought like, I could be doing kitchens. I would love a mic arm though. This kitchen's huge. It's a little snug on this department. Wait, I can show you something else. First of all, we could make bao. We could make bao at some point. I made bao a couple of times before. It's really nice. But we could steam baos. I have the power to steam baos. Xiaolong, wait. Saren, do you have specific recipes? Because I just have a base bao dough recipe, and then I just fuck around with the filling. I made a really good like mushroom based one, because I wanted to make a vegetarian one. I think it was like mushrooms and carrots and cabbage. It was really good. We can also, this is going to be a longer project, but we can also make ramen, because I have these very beautiful ramen balls. I have made ramen from scratch. It takes so long. They're nice. They are nice. Yeah, what's up, Weed? It won't be boring? No, of course it's not going to be boring. I'm going to be amazing. It's just doing it. So, Weeb, I'm giving birth. Whom's this birth? I'm giving birth to the cooking overlay. Power having nice. Listen, it's like I could make ramen and serve it in like this, but like, you know what I mean? This means that I'm gonna do it, you know? Ba-da-da-dee. But yeah. Oh wait, I also have these. Okay, so these are just little bowls for when I make sushi. This is just a little bowl for soy. And I have like 4 of these, and I fucking love them. Look at that little guy. Look at the little guy. Look at him. Whee! He likes it. Little guy. Yeah. And then give them soy. They like that. Oh, yeah. And in case people haven't seen it yet, because I talked about it a couple times, this is my new rice cooker. I haven't used it yet, and it's gonna take a while before I get to use it. But it has yogurt functionality. I can make porridge. It has a built-in steamer basket. It has a yogurt function. I can click a button and get yogurt. I'm not kidding. So I looked around and there is recipes for making your own yogurt, which is the milk product that you want. Fat will determine the thickness of the thing. And then you just add a little bit of yogurt as a starter, and then you can just multiply the yogurt that you're doing. I could make steamed potatoes! And porridge. Yes, it has a porridge function. Okay, but think about it. Rice cooker cake? Whoa. Yeah, sounds good. Think about it, India. You put in all the things, okay? You put in all the things. You can even make it like an overnight oats. And then the thing that this one can do is you can set it on a timer, which means that you can go to bed and then you can wake up in the morning and just have porridge ready to go. Freshly made porridge with overnight oats. Yogurt begets yogurt. Like, every time you get to the end of your yogurt, you could just make your yogurt. That's great. Is this living? This is what living feels like. You also have, like, keep warm function. It has functions for 7 different rice. I like kitchen equipment, if you haven't figured out by now. Seriously contemplating getting an air fryer? Do you have some good recipes? Because I also have an air fryer. I did not buy this air fryer. My sister got it for free via her job. And then she was like, listen, we're a family of 4. This air fryer is nothing to me. So, do you want it? So I have an air fryer. I use it for tater tots. Yeah, exactly. I have a couple of, like, homemade spring rolls. Like, in the pastry. And I've used like these air fryer to get them ready to eat. So that's like a good lunch. You know, you take a little spring roll and you put a little chili oil on it. Maybe spread some cabbage where you at. And then you get yourself a lunch. You got a waffle maker? I don't have to stuffler. Waffle maker is legitimately one of the things I'm missing. But the problem is, you don't make small amounts of waffles. Electrosipper? That's also good. This stuffler, yeah, it's like single person living making waffles. That's why frog waffles are good. It's the point of waffles. I would need to have a waffle recipes and then just like one egg, make batter around one egg, and then just make waffles during the weekend. That would. Oh. We were looking at the stuffler last time. Let me find the image again. Martina's sending me recipes. Hooray, hooray. The stuffler. So we looked at the stuffler the last time. Where are you? The stuffler! Where you can get shit within your waffle. Imagine bacon, no, sausage, eggs, cheese, waffle. You didn't want in my kitchen? Decadence. Like, yeah, sure, you can also, like, put jam in it if you're a bitch. But yeah, I need a waffle maker. Because I'm a sick, twisted human being that likes to collect kitchen equipment and then use it a little bit. I'm being so good by not just buying stuff and then never use it. I do try to use them. Last no, huh? What? Max roommate. No! You're gonna scream if you see my waffle maker? Martina, if you want to send me a picture, you don't have to, but if you want to send me a picture, I would probably scream and guffaw. I got some. Oh wait, you have one of those where you like change the plate out? Gee, oh, Martina. Also, I have like a whole extra layer of height on this bitch, which I'm also excited about. Because it means that I can have the stream just be like this. Hi, chat. The sausage man just saying. Mm-hmm. You can see. Hey, how's the back of my hair? Pasta machine and potato rice. Or do you want a bit of mandolin slice? Wait, that might be one of my least used kitchen tools. My mandolin. I mentioned it before. I don't like risers. I feel like they fuck shit up too much. But yeah, so use this. It has like little pins on it, so it's very good to like grip it because you don't want to cut your fingers on a mandolin. And then you have this thing with toggles, or just like for length, so you can get it as thin as you want. It's not a cooking stream. I cannot stress this enough. It's not a cooking stream. We're just talking about cooking streams in the future. Send you a pic. Mandolins are fucking sketchy. I had a friend who did cut himself on a mandolin, and it was like, you can say a lot of things. It was a clean cut. Holy shit, Martina. Martina, is it okay for me to say that I'm in love? What the fuck? What the fuck, everybody? Can I show this? Can I show this, Martina? Is that okay? The potato rice is for making gnocchi. And you vindicated yourself. Sure. Look at this. So Martina has the kind of waffle maker where you can like exchange the iron. So look at this fucking cornucopia of various like molds you put in. Martina, good shit. I'm trying not to fuck up my hands. Yeah, you like legit like the thing that I showed off. That's 100% just for safety, and it works very well too because it's very good at grabbing it. This is so rad. This will fix me. I might like legitimately. I'm looking at the Stuffler just for kind of the bit of it, but this thing is like whoa. I need a KitchenAid before I'm getting this. Multiplate 2! Oh, Multiplate's where it's at. I have a glove and my mandolin came with a thing to hold food. Yeah, I also have like a thing for it. Chad, that's you! Imagine if I actually cooked. Imagine if I actually cooked food. I think this could be very fun. Like legitimately one of the things I was thinking about is that like most like 90% of all Sundays before actual stream, I will be doing lunch prep in the kitchen. And the idea of just like having that on and having like a chill time, talking to people, making a little thing. Or just like instead of a Thursday stream, just having like a cooking stream where I make like more complex dinner. Because cooking is what I do to relax and contemplate life and stuff. And yeah, I know. You've probably realized that I care a lot about cooking and the process of cooking. Like I want to make a good end product, sure, but the tools and the stories and the culture, that's where it's at. And every cooking stream could end with a cocktail. Huh? Want cocktails? Yeah? I could bring out a coupe glass. Look at this. Beautiful. This is the shitty one of them. All the other one has like a preserved gold rim. This is the thing I got like at a thrift shop. But it's like nice. Look at this. I just started making cocktails, so I was going to yell about it, but I don't want to be annoying about it. Okay, well, I'm going to start, and you can... What's your favorite cocktail? It changes. Currently, we're probably looking at a Negroni. Because if I go into a cocktail bar, get a Negroni, and it's a bad Negroni, I'm leaving. Like, legitimately, that's not it. Hey... What are so cocktail shakers? I always use Boston shakers. And I don't use 3-piece shaker. It changes, good answer. Negroni, bad answer. I don't know, and it changes. French 75 is a very good one. I had a person who also had French 75 as their favorite. There is a cocktail bar in the city which has a cocktail that is tequila, lime, and coffee liqueur. And that is probably my actual answer, but so few people have tried it that I don't usually give it as an answer. Because the thing that cocktail does is that first you taste the 3 components in succession. So you take a sip, you taste the lime first, I think, and then that passes away, and then you get the tequila, and then that passes away, and then you get the coffee liqueur. So you take one sip, and you're just like stun locked for 10 seconds because your mouth is just like, oh, that's that thing, oh, that's that thing, oh, that's that, oh shit, oh, we're having a party here, and that's like sort of thing that is to strive for in a cocktail, the evolution of flavor over time. Pisco sour. Yeah. So the thing I did, Will, was that I have. I can't see now. I have this other cocktail book. This is not relevant, but this is the official Dungeons and Dragons cocktail book. And I saw it in a shop while I was hanging out with Kevin in Copenhagen. And we were in a shop, and I saw this book, and I read like 2 recipes, and I was like, okay, this is a person who knows what they're doing. I'm going to get this book. Do I have the recipe because I'll make it? Yes, I do. Because this is the first cocktail book I got. So the thing I did, because I was a student at the time, a PhD student, so I got salary and stuff like that. But I would get a bottle of gin, and then the next month I would get a bottle of rum, and then I would slowly build up my bar cabinet. So that's how I went about it, because it is an expensive hobby. Especially in the beginning. There's so much buy-in. There it is. Tequila Reposado. Don't use Kahlua. Get like a better... Okay, so here's the thing. Get a better coffee liqueur and then adjust with simple syrup. Because Kahlua is a very sweet coffee liqueur, but it's not a good coffee liqueur. So use one that uses like actual coffee and then adjust with sugar. So Tequila Reposado. Can I get it to like probably focus? 3 centiliter Tequila Reposado. Come on. 3 centiliter Kahlua. 1.5 centiliter sugar syrup. 2 centiliter fresh pressed lime. And you can forgo the coffee. So yeah, use the sugar to adjust, figure out what works for the coffee liqueur you're using, and then just go from there. Easy Mocktail Up is 7-Up and bitters. Yeah, but bitters has alcohol. Coffee turbo spray. No, so what they're actually doing... what they're actually doing, and this is why I'm saying you can forgo it, is that they take a tea strainer and they put freshly ground coffee in, and then they're pouring the cocktail over it. So that's why I'm saying, like, just get a good coffee liqueur. What language is that? Danish. So, shake it all together without the coffee. 1 teaspoon of freshly ground coffee in your, like, tea strainer. And then sift it through. So it's like, just get a good coffee liqueur and adjust with sugar. Just trust me on this one. I legitimately, the biggest recommendation for this cocktail, I was at a conference in Scotland. Is CL the same as fluid? No, CL is centiliter. But just look at the ratios and you know, work it out from there. So I was at a conference in Scotland, and they were closing the bar. And I told them, hey, can you make me this thing? And they said, no, because there's about to be like 50 people, and we're not going to start making cocktails. And I was like, you know what, it's late, it's fair. I just want to give you the recipe, and then have fun with that. I gave them the recipe with the ratios. And then the 50 people came around and they started serving beers because they didn't want to do cocktail for 50 people, which is fair. And then, I think like 15 minutes later, one of the bartenders like flagged me in, went over to him, and they gave me like a thermos coffee cup. And they like, is this how it's supposed to taste? And they had made the cocktail for me because they wanted the recipe and I tasted it. I was like, yes, this is exactly how it was. Like, cool, keep that one. It's like, I got a free cocktail because I shared a recipe. Always be nice to staff. Yeah, exactly. Good trade. But yeah, 2-piece shaker. I should probably do like talk more about cocktails at some point, but I hate 3-piece shakers. I always do 2-piece. I hate 3-piece shakers. I hate them. I hate them with a passion. The thing I don't hate with a passion is my fucking Spanish elbow. This is what I use for like squeezing out citrus. Sipping water. Yeah. I am going to go more into like alcohol-free cocktails because Kursik doesn't drink alcohol. And part of cooking for me is sharing experiences. So I'm gonna be practicing in making like alcohol-free cocktails. I don't like mocktails because it's the same. The Kia Citrus Press sucks. Yeah, no, this is from like a kitchenware store that I love. So the thing is, I don't like mocktails, and it's the same thing as vegan alternatives to meat dishes, where they are trying to substitute a thing that they're not. So they kind of lose a lot in translation. For me personally, so I would rather work out a non-alcoholic cocktail specifically for that purpose, and then take it from there, rather than trying to recreate some sort of homunculus from the corpse of an alcoholic cocktail. So, we went to like a cocktail restaurant. The same person that made this book has a restaurant in the city where they try to pair cocktails with food. And Cairo got the non-alcoholic cocktail menu, and I was kind of listening in on like what they were doing because they made. I'm kind of defeating my own purpose here, but they were making non-alcoholic versions of their same cocktail. So I was trying to listen in like how do they make that work, and it was a lot of like non-alcoholic white wines and stuff like that to kind of get the flavors in. But I don't know. It's better to just make new and unique meals that highlight the strengths of not. Yeah, exactly. At least that's my opinion. And just knowing how to work with ingredients. I'm also so sweet to my butt tenders at the dispensary because it recently half. Yeah, listen. It costs you nothing to be sweet to staff. Like, they're just doing their fucking job. Just be nice to them. You might get a free cocktail. Mm-hmm. Actually, when Caro was here, we were using... I just had lemon and, like, blackcurrant concentrate. Because that, like... Holy shit. Blackcurrant fucks. Blackcurrant juice with just a little bit of lemon. Ooh, girl. It's good. It cost me a lot because I tip well, but it's fine. I mean... I don't tip. Because we don't have a tipping culture in Denmark. We have proper salaries. Which, that's fine. Blackcurrant's good. It is. I'm sorry for the American system for having been shanghaied into a tipping culture. Yeah, just be nice to people working there. That's okay, but people get it because it's important. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for every person who is in a country with tipping culture, because tipping culture means that the basic income failed. Of the history of racism. I fucking love it. Huge sales tax and tips on everything, so everything's super expensive all the time. Man. Yeah. I have a physical basic income. A minimum wage that's not below poverty lines. I don't know. There's also a alcohol importer specialist. It's not a dispensary of any kind. It's just that's their specialty, and they will always give me a little glass of what I'm buying because they want to make sure that I am properly treated. I'm coming back. That I don't go to online stores to buy stuff. They want me in, which I like being in. At this point, yeah, no, it is 100%. Hasn't changed in decades. Well, at least. Inflation's the same, right? Right? Do you strain it through 1 teaspoon espresso or ground coffee? No, just a ground coffee. So you take tequila, lime, coffee liqueur, shake it together, and then you take a tea strainer with coffee, and then you take the shaken mixture into the glass. Do you want to get married so I can be a Danish citizen? Actually, you never have to smooch. You know what? I think just for ease and probably also your own pleasure, ask Lowy. I think Carol might be not a big fan of it. So, but I know Lowy would mind to just have a bunch of gerbils. Looked into it, doesn't work. Yeah, sorry. Shit. Yeah, no, listen. So, Denmark's great. We might have one of the strictest immigration policies, which is not correlative. It is the unfortunate nature of political systems. I would love to have the good people from the States, such as Serena and Weep and anybody that I know who live over there can come over here for what I want to say, but whatever. All right, I want dinner. We're gonna be lazy because as much as I love cooking, I also love being efficient and lazy. So we're gonna take a pot. We're gonna put in some boiling water, and we're gonna make some pasta. This isn't a cook. No, I'm having. This is my dinner break. You're not supposed to look when I'm doing this. Okay, I should turn the camera. No, I won't. It's not a cooking stream, but your boy still eats the foods. I could take it from the kettle, whatever. Always salt your pasta water. I thought this was a birthing stream. We're not done yet. I haven't clicked go offline. Logged into myself and it's pretty strict on the whole immigration process. Yeah. Streamers cooking, buddy ain't cooking. Thank you, Core. Also, sorry about like 4 Discord DMs I took notes in our DMs. Fair enough. Would you hate me if I didn't salt my pasta water? Why? Is more my question. Because whenever the like very rare times I forget to put salt in my pasta water, I can taste that my pasta tastes like dog shit. Like it's just wet flour at that point. Disabled girl who can draw and assess corpse parts. Also, I'm high all the time. Interested. I would focus on 2 and skip 1 and 3. My pasta tastes good though. Yeah, but it could taste better. I don't salt the water. Come on, guys. It's a very simple thing. Maybe there's salt in the tub water. Not enough to... So the thing I've learned... I never do this. But the thing I've learned is that it's a 1 to 100 to 1000 ratio. So 1 liter of water for 100 grams of pasta for 1 gram of salt. Or maybe it's 110, 100. I have to find that book again. But it's like, whatever. Low sodium diets. There are other paths to sodium that can be a problem. It depends on like how much like processed food you have and how much you cook by yourself. I got a low sodium diet. If it's for health reasons, it's fine. I just always salt my pasta water. Oh, it's bubbly bubbly. Now, okay. Well, the extractor fan might be putting a little bit in. Fun fact, there's something called low salt. Yeah, they're probably just like put other salts in. I use MSGs though. Yeah, atta girl. In the sauce. Kind of makes sense. It's salt with less salt in your salt, yeah. I mean, it's probably just less sodium chloride and other salts instead. That's like maybe non-biological and just goes through your system. At that point, I don't even know why you would do it. Are we talking about low sodium diets in here? Oh my god. Hey, wait, Serena, can we test something? Wait, you're at work. Damn it. Serena, I would have invited you to the call. I'm indifferent to salt and pasta water. I do it, but nothing saved me. Sad gluten-free. I salt, but that's a preference. I would have loved to be there. Listen, this is why I need to do this in the weekends and have you around, because for those who don't know, Servina is a trained dietitian. Right, that's the title. Dietitian with a degree. And I like talking to Servina. That's honestly the bigger component of it. Lodium diets. Lodium. It's in the title! Yippee! It's the title that you're my friend. Think about that. Think about that, you dumb. No. Alright. What's your favorite pasta shape for ragu? Do we have any takers? Renee's friend and also dietitian. That's the important. Bow ties? SpongeBob pendant? Hey, I'm gonna be real with you. I learned there is an actual answer, but I also know that Italian people are all assholes when it comes around to this one. What's your favorite pasta shape? Mine is being creative. I'm using Fusilli. Fusilli is a good all-round. It captures all the like little granules in all the frills here, so it's able to carry like chunky pasta sauces in that sense. Fusilli's not a creative shape. Pen Rigata is also a good one, like pens with the frills on it, because if you're very lucky, like if you have like a very loose pasta sauce, not loose, small fragment, so it will get like inside the pasta tube, then you're like, that's good shit. But apparently the correct answer is Jazarin, which is strings about this length. Why? I don't know. Potassium chloride. Potassium! That's the thing in bananas! Can you spell that? Yeah, let me actually Google it to see if I'm not an idiot. Yeah, found it here. So it is from the Piedmont region. Okay. Orso is good for some things. The worst one is pasta pens, but it's without the like texture on it, so it's a smooth pasta pen. I remember a story. Sorry, I have to check the water. I remember a story from COVID times where the only pasta type that was left in Italian supermarket was pasta pen without the frills because nobody wanted it. Which is hilarious that they were like, this is a global crisis. We're starving. We're not that hungry. Yes. Smooth pen is necessary. There's a reason, like I think it's called penligate. But apparently that was the thing, and I thought that's so much funny. What's your favorite idea? Toaster. What do you mean I'm giving birth live on stream? I'm giving birth to the cooking stream. This is not the cooking stream. This is the live birth. But there will be cooking streams at some point somewhere. I just wanted to figure out constellations and if I find it interesting. Yeah, but the first time I saw it was Judgerin. Jeff has a strong Italian food opinion. That's the thing, like, you don't have strong opinions until somebody says something that's just wrong. And then you're like, okay, but no, that's not correct. And then you learn that you have strong opinions. I think the thin straps work because they trap the sauce. Like, yeah, no, like, things get caught in it and it grabs things a bit better. So, that's why. His family being Italian, so he might just have normal Italian food opinion for somebody with Italian heritage, which in any other instance would be very strong Italian food opinions. Like when I was in Italy, I spent Christmas with like a friend's family, and they were talking about like this is the original lasagna recipe. Unless you go like 10 kilometers that way, then they will say something different. Don't listen to them. They're fucking assholes. And that was just the case everywhere. Like, everybody had the right lasagna recipe, but it was always right within like a 10-kilometer distance. I always consider my dad my connection to my Italian heritage. So he broke spaghetti in my face while cooking, like it sprayed my face. Did he break his spaghetti? I know I got strong avocado opinions. Exactly. Avocado is so difficult to get right. I don't like the bird's-nest noodle because it's what wrap the noodle with the fork. Fair. I mean, eating is an experience. Can I show a different thing? The pasta water is boiled. This is my birthday gift from Caro, which is a rye bread form. It kicks ass. And you can use it to make milky bread, which I also want to make milk bread at some point. It's gonna be good times. What even is the reason you're not supposed to break spaghetti? Why is such a deal breaker for people? If you want to break the spaghetti, get shorter spaghetti, you fucking dumbass. I'll show you how to cook spaghetti like proper a different time. It's messy. It's just... Pullman loaf pan. Yeah, just get shorter spaghetti. Like, you're breaking it. I know. I can talk more about it when we do like Italian night. For now... Spaghetti. If it's long, I can control better. If it's long, it's just more fun to eat. Never seen short spaghetti like ever. I mean, just a different pasta shape. It's one of those... I don't know. So in Denmark, we have something called tarteletter, which is a puff pastry bowl that you then put like stew inside. And every time you get it served, the first thing you do is just break the bowl and everything goes everywhere. So it's like, it just breaks presentation. Long things are nice. True. Okay, wait, this is also a legitimate question. So, when it comes to spaghetti, okay? Can we get a head count? Who uses only fork to twirl? Who uses fork and a spoon to twirl into spoon? And who uses fork and knife? Huffling, can you do me a favor? And if anybody says fork and knife, just time them out for like 2 weeks. Only forks, only forks, 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 fork. Fork and knife. Get Will. Get Will. Get him out. I ain't watching a second piece of silver. Who the fuck is that? Merkwin does. Or not Merkwin. Fook and Sporn is... Fook and Sporn. Okay? We love a Fook and Sporn. I just use fork for my spaghetti. I feel like it's a good... the real answer is if you have like more of a saucy sauce, like a more liquid sauce, having the spoon is nice. But yeah, I'm also like I'm a fork pervert. We're having forks today. Fook and Sporn for ramen, but not spaghetti. That's fair. I mean, it's soup. Fork only and fork and spoon. Good. Literally never done anything but fork only. You should try fork and spoon. You know, live a little. Burying cheese so you only see cheese. That reminds me, I have to check how my... If the Parmigiano is good. Ooh, that's not good. Yeah, no, I've been sitting on that one for too long, sadly. The only spawning all the way with my spaghetti is you later, but boy. I eat too fast. Well, that's not this pork's fault. Or this food. No cheese? I know. No, that sauce specifically got the Parmesan rind to stew with, so technically there is cheese in it. If you ever have like just a rind of the Parmesan, throw that in a ragu. And then you can kind of fish out the complete hard end, but just like... gives a little extra flavor. A little extra character. That's what I like to say. Timing of the stream is unfortunate because I've been planning to eat a stadium brat tonight since it's like 2 months ago. I would love a stadium brat at this point. I want to cook pasta. You can cook pasta with the power of water! Hot water! You can too. You're doing it wrong. So, I think the two things I need to make this stream concept work. I need a longer USB-C to USB-C cable just so I can move the webcam more around. And then I would love a mic arm. No, I never did Scrandle. I did do Food Guesser though. And I did get very competitive about Food Guesser. If they say allspice, say Jamaican. Yeah, take it slow, son. Take it slow. I eat my chips with a knife. You pervert. Sorry. So that's the thing. I don't have the bot working here. I'm pretty sure that you can export a profile from StreamerBot. So the idea is to just install StreamerBot here and then export the profile. But I don't want to do that now. You're going to be very limited how long. Well... Jackie, how much do you think it's going to manifest in, like, a camera? How long is my current cable? I would like to say... 1.5 or 2? Okay, let me put it this way. I don't think that the data quality is going to be a problem before the bitrate is, because I'm throttling it at 300 kbps. So I don't think that the cable size... Thank you... What the... You clumsy clod. Hi, Larry. Lowy, I think that I'm probably gonna eat dinner, and then I'm probably gonna wrap out. So... Night Rain? Computer is straight up not to take your camera. I guess I can try. I honestly don't need something much longer. Okay, so I don't need something much longer. I would just like to have a little bit more extra leeway in where it can go and stuff like that. You know? There you go. I'm playing Tomodachi Life during lunch. The loading screen is just me to playing TV mode with friends watching Fun Group Routine. Aww. Where's the baby was promised live birth? Is this a scam? Hi, Melby. No, so we are giving birth to the kitchen cooking overlay. This is good cooking. I like cooking. Thank you, Dizzy. Imagine you want to. Okay, you know what I think might be the next thing I would really love to learn how to make when I get more into the rice cooker. Okay, can I just get really close? British hand pies. Okay, I need a form. I need a cooking shape for British hand pies, because when I was in Oxford, those hand pies severely fucks. Like with mashed potatoes, a little bit of gravy, and then a fucking steak and ale pie? Are you kidding me? Steak and ale, just like a small hand pie. Steak and ale, mashed potatoes, some fucking peas, gravy. Pie that fits in your hands. Not a pie made. No. Pie made with hands. No, but puzzling, when you say it like that, it sounds depressing. Do I have ring molds? No, that's a problem. So that's what I would need to do. I can do it without the piece. I mean, you can change your green around. I'm not your dad. Empanada? I don't have any of those. I made pies like that all the time. Yeah, call them hand pies, not single serving pies. It's like, Urgh! You mean this? Lowy, take Dizzy out for posting hateful images. Thank you. My wonderful spatula. This is what they serve in Chippies. I was engaging in your topic. Dizzy, have you ever... I think... What's the name of that? It's like a chain store. Is it just called Pie Masters? Pie Minister! That's the one. I think. Oh, yeah. Oh, see, this is the thing. Open image in new tab. So when I was in Oxford, there was a shop that sold these Pie Minister pies for all season. Like they had like a actual location, and they also had this book. and I bought it as a gift for somebody else, but I didn't get it for myself, which I'm severely regretting. Oh. It's far better, yeah. Mm-hmm. Poke Pies is from their cheaping. I mean, God, I might also put this on a throne because, yeah, it was in the. Oh, yeah. Let me show this picture. If you ever go to Oxford, there is something called the Covered Market, and they have a Pie Minister shop in there, and it's really good. I really like it. I really want pies. Exactly. See, did he say throne? If someone got pastry, I don't think it's a proper pie. Oh no! It also has the ring around it. Like it's, yeah, like that. That's why I like this one, because then you just serve it on like a mountain of mashed potatoes. And let me see if I can find a picture of that. Oh, you damn dirty dog! You shouldn't have. You shouldn't have, you damn dirty dog! You. Check this shit out. Bam. Check this shit out. Bam. Check this shit out. Bam. Can I get some mms? Where's the pee wit? It's smack barm right there. Can I borrow some of your rain, please? It's Animal Crossing. The pea dry. Yeah, if you go to Oxford, go to the Covered Market and get yourself a hand pie. What's up, Serena? You got fucking opinions? I know you do. That's why I love you. There we go. Pilot's pasta. Switch to peas with corn, and that tower would look nice. Yeah. Been to Cambridge, though. I don't know if they have a location in Cambridge. Apparently, they also have one in Westminster. I will say, though, the mashed potato looks a little dry. Looks a little dry. But otherwise, I don't think you could place it upon it. It would probably just crumble. So here, okay, gang, we've reached a dilemma. I don't know how interested I am in eating in front of the camera when I haven't really made the food. If I made the food and it was like an actual thing, maybe. But yeah. Seems like shepherd's pie with extra steps. You're talking as though shepherd's pie doesn't severely fuck. And you can get it with like lamb and peas in there. So you could get shepherd's pie with just mashed potatoes. Shout out to past. I'm eating now. Shout out to past me for making a bomb ass ragu. Cottage pie. What's help me out here? Shepherd's pie is lamb. Fisherman pies is fish. Cottage pie is that just beef? Pile of pasta. How much you got to pie with you? Yeah, son of a bitch. I think I was hungry. This is really good. Oopsies, get shouted out. As much as I like plating, I don't do it all the time. It's too much work. Give me my music! Oh, it's muted. Yeah, maybe. We'll see. Oh. You have dark chocolate. Oh my god. Where's the sound? Am I stupid? We can hear sound. Okay, I can't apparently. We can hear sound. Okay, so it's just on my end. That's fine. I mean, I can see that it's on OBS, that it's fine, so. I guess I'm just gonna live in a soundless experience. The longest cable I can find that recommended from personal experience is 2 meter. No, I think I'm okay, Jackie. I'll probably just. I mean, cables are not super expensive, so I can probably just try and get one that's 4 meters and then see how it goes. If not, I'll just have to figure out how to do it in a way that's proper. Peeps. What do we think about the format of? Okay, reiterating. The format that I'm thinking of is letting people know at least 3 days in advance what I will be cooking. And then on the day, it'll be 1 meal and 1 cocktail. I like the idea of people having like the opportunity to follow along, and then at the same time, I would start collecting recipes. So we say like, today we're trying a thing suggested by Martina, and then Martina can yell at me and be like, "You're doing it wrong." Generally sounds fun as hell. That's the thing. I would probably do it in the weekend because time-wise, I could make my dinner, and Americans could make like a bomb-ass lunch. Just because timing-wise, you know? Even when you do it right, I will backseat. I would not have it any other way. And the great thing is, I could probably also just have people on Discord. So this might just be more relaxed than what I do in other streams. Like just being a call and people can swing by. Usually, no. It would be very low redeem wise. I feel like suggest a recipe would be good. Could I join? Of course. Suggest a recipe or probably just a TTS, because I will not be able to read chat as much as I normally do, but you can have a TTS readout if you really wanted to say something important. But I would probably also just like have my phone around. Bye, Lass. Have a good one, Lass. I would probably also just have my phone out so I can like look at chat on that one. So, you know, it's just been nice trying to try this because I've been thinking about it for a long time. Oh, wait, that's actually a good idea. Like a taste test, like taste it right now. Yeah, just like taste check. Can the cocktail be the no every time? Dizzy, the last time I made the no, I passed out for 2 hours. So no, it legitimately can't. It would be against my. You made me drop my spork. This is just a spoonful of pep. I mean, listen, it was 50 channel points. What do you want me to do? I can even have Lowy swing by and Lowy can eat food with me. Put your hand in the boiling water right now. Yeah. I think it would. A thing I really could need. I think I talked about it before. I saw somebody else talk about it. But holy shit, I would love it if Twitch had like a channel point redemption profile. So I could click things on and off, be like, okay, we're doing cooking stream, turning on this set of redeems and turning off this set of redeems. Holy shit, I would love that. Oh well. You can make that with Stream Deck. I mean, if I can do it with Stream Deck, I can also do it with with StreamerBot. If I can do that with StreamerBot, then it would just be like cooking. But yeah, okay, kick ass. Does anybody have a video about how you do that? Because that would be bitchin'. Oh, that is so nice. Okay, I have to set that up. Huh? Can I confirm what? Eating raw chicken? Ooh. Bitching. You can actually eat raw chicken. The risk of salmonella is fraction of a fraction of percent. Don't try this home. I'm just trying to bait Renee. It depends on what country you're in. Salmonella is pretty tightly under control in Denmark, so the risk of it is fairly low. You still shouldn't do it. What in the chef? Interesting. Keep that. I swear to God, this. Savina, you're quickly gonna learn that Dizzy is trying to basically engineer rage because they just want attention. But the second you actually give them attention, they're gonna crumble and die. Can everybody say hi, Dizzy? Can everybody look at Dizzy and point at Dizzy and go like, hi, Dizzy, I'm seeing you? If you could put a big threat to it, that would be good. Thank you for the shout out for Dizzy. Yeah, how are you, Dizzy? Come on, Dizzy, we're all looking at you. You know what you wanted, right? Notice how I stopped responding in that thread in Discord. I'm pretending the whole thing isn't happening. This baby is very beautiful and we love them very much and we should observe them right now even when they like, look at them. Abscondine peepers. This is the little ballet move I do when the food is good. Look behind you, Dizzy, I'm right behind you. Run. Yeah, we need that TTS up and running. Also, I have music again, for some reason. Pie. I wanted to make... Oh, wait. I was about to say I want to make Smapple, but making the rye bread is so much work, and it actually needs 24 hours to cool. But a lot of these recipes require, like, various pickling, like short pickles and preparation and stuff like that. Having, like, a smørrebrødsdag... Oh... Oh... I'll ever serving a dizzy pie. Dizzy pie. And what? Smørrebrød. Open face sandwich. It's not a dish by itself, it's just there's a bunch of them. Can I do it for smørrebrødsdag? Yeah, I would make them all without egg. Which is gonna take a while because a lot of them have egg in it. Which is hateful, disrespectful, and rude. I pick up the good ones. Oh, need a little bit of water. Hi, Artie. I want to learn how to pickle stuff. You want to know what you need to pickle? You need jars, that's all. That's the biggest problem. I'm going to eat din din. Have a good din din. Is it your birthday? No. I gave birth. I pickled a jar. Mm-hmm. Pickled garlic is like... Pickled anything is good. Hi, bye. Bye, Auntie. Making syrup is pickling sugar. You're onto something. Oh, shit. So this is also going to be like the natural stopping point for cooking stream. Battery time. Brine or vinegar? Vinegar, predominantly. Not as much brine. Bye, Jackie. Honestly, it's just nice for me that you still do the commands, because then I know what you're doing. So scared of botulism? So, I use... So, this is preservatives. And I use a very little amount. And it keeps things good. I would say the benefit is that if you have clear jars, you can see if there is growth in it. And if there's growth, out. If you don't have commands, you don't have your better in life. I honestly, the only command I would care about would be text-to-speech. I just put boiled water in my jar. I do that too, but I've had experiences where even though that happened, because I opened and closed to kind of take stuff out, mold got in it. So this keeps the mold out. And honestly, I'm using way less preservatives than if you were to buy it. So. Mm-hmm. Is there a pH where botulism is just not a thing? Probably, but I can't answer correctly. But yeah, I've been pickling for years, and if it's something I know I'm going to use over a short period of time, I don't really bother. I have some oven dried tomatoes in an oil, where honestly it's the oil that I use, not the tomatoes. So I just have like very potent tomato oil. That one has gotten preservatives because that's the one that I've had mold in before. I don't fuck with canning. Canning terrifies me. Pickling in clear jars means that you can see what's happening. So I think that's probably my best guess if you're worried from a food safety standard point. I'm a big done it. How? Hey. Apparently 4.5 or lower. I mean, you just run into other issues that you put whatever you're doing in like a... You know what helps? Vinegar. Vinegar is acidic. I don't know if it's 4.5, but I think that's probably also why I'm going to agree with Lowy that brine pickling... Not that interested. Vinegar... That's the sounds I do when I pickle. $2 to 3.5 apparently for household vinegar. I mean, vinegar pickling is not always 100% vinegar. Sometimes it's a 50-50 mix, so that would change the pH quite a bit. So... But yeah. Oh my god. I do the 50-50 mix. That's true. Me too. But that's also like all the vinegar pickling I do. That usually just lives for a long time. It's the oil pickling that gets a little tricky for me. Have I introduced you to... So we're not going to bring up the topic of plants again because people yelled at me the last time to repot everything. Which I should probably do. But honestly, that one's suffering so much that I should probably just get a new thing. Then I can save the pot. Maybe move stuff around, who knows. Alright. Repot your plants! Maybe. Alright. Vinegar is absolutely the correct pickling choice. Kira, that's why we like you here, because you have correct opinions. Upgrade everything and reuse the pot you have. That's so much work. Your pot out of battery? Not yet, but... There's... I mean, it is blinking because it's running low on battery, but... Yeah. I think we're gonna see if we can find somebody to raid. Hi, everybody! Okay, hey, legitimate question. How was this? Was this fun? Did you like it? I've been taking care of houseplants my entire life. Meister, if you swing by, I will treat you well. Till time I like it. Yay, good streaming. Thank you. I had fun. There's also another thing that I wanted to specifically do with this type of stream. I wanted to make the VOD track empty, which means that we could listen to licensed music. They're not your babies, you're just working victims. Listen, they have been living for years. They're just being babies about it. But yeah. Let's find somebody to raid. But yeah. Hope you had fun. I know I did. I know what I need to get now. And it's not that much, which is fucking puggies. I think... Shush. I think I'm gonna go raid Risto. Because I often end before Risto. Them cooking vultures, thank you. Yes, correct. Gonna go eat my spaghetti. Have a good spaghetti. Disco like. I mean, that will come with time. That'll depend on like how popular this thing is. But yeah, I'm gonna raid Risto. Thank you, Stevie. I'm gonna raid Risto. Just never get around to it. Yeah. I'm gonna food fires. Shut up. Dave Grohl is in both of them. I got jokes. Alright. We're gonna go say hi to Risto. Thank you for hanging out, everybody. This was fun. This probably means that there will be just hungry. Thank you, Rip. Very good. I'm gonna send you over to Rizzo. I had a positive experience here, which means that we're probably gonna have actual cooking at some point. And in the meantime, I'm gonna find a longer cable, and I'm gonna shield my own throne until I get a mic arm, and then we're probably just good. Well, I still need to move the bot and the TTS over, just so everything is aces okases. But yeah, thank you for hanging out. I'm gonna send you over. Have a very good time. And Rep, I haven't forgotten what I'm supposed to be doing, but I'm gonna be real. Alright, rating out. Whee! Alright. Bye, everybody. I'm waving. Bye.